Hello gang, hello friends, hello gang friends, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video finds you well. Are you well? I hope you're well. If you're new, hi, my name is Jo and I do nail stuff. She does stuff and nail stuff and the stuff she does with nail stuff, with nail stuff and stuff and nails and nail stuff and stuff and nails and stuff and nails and nail stuff. It is day what? It is day, I filmed all of these bits obviously in one go because that's an old set of nails. It's day 14 and we are going to open the box. I can't remember. It's day 14 of the Madame Glam Advent Calendar and our Advent Accent Nail Adventure. Look at this full-size bottle of a polish called Best Year Ever, which will be just for those with the Advent Calendar. Will they keep it? I'm not sure. Should they? Holy moly, yes. Look at that. It's so good. I've had to ramp up the brightness because I was sort of filming in the dark intentionally. I can't sit in full brightness at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just not right. Neither is working really, but there you go. Look at this. It's insane. It's got all the colours in. It's got blues, reds, greens. There's some gold in it. I'm sure there's some pinky purples in there. It's just bonkers. And the golds are so shiny. So shiny. It's like Christmas explosion. So we're going to start with the strip. And I'm going to do this as a base under the glitter. I think you could get full coverage out of that glitter with 2 or 3 coats. But I want to start with red because I want that to be kind of coming through a bit and just the kind of backbone, I guess, of this design. So we've cured the red. I just did 1 coat and then we're going to go over it with Best Year Ever, and then I will cure that and do a second coat of that, which I'm showing you because I thought you might like to see. I'm not going too heavy on it, I don't think, or do I add some more? Maybe. I'm just kind of patting it to sort of even out the coverage. Oh, would you look at it? Look at, So we'll cure that and then we're going to do something similar to what we did the other day. We're going to rip off, rip from an angle. Ripping straight on, I'm either super duper weak or this is a tough makeup sponge. And we're going to use the ripped side, the bit that's all jaggedy, to dip into some of the red polish. On the last set, not the last video, but one of the recent ones, we did this with white and I pat the sponge on the palette before going onto the nail, just to make it a bit more sheer. So I'm not doing that on this because we've got the glitter, so it's going to take a bit of oomph to cover it up. So we're just going to go straight in without patting first. And this is going to give us a kind of fade. I'm just turning, oh, no, it pinged off there. I turned it over if I want to not put as much onto the side that hasn't got anything, the sponge. And I've cured that and I'm doing a second coat. And what I will do now, I've got sort of the opacity I want around the edges. I will turn the bit of sponge over, so I'm going to use the cleaner side, and I'm kind of going around the middle, well, from the inside of the red line, just to sort of blend it out a bit. We're not going for an ombre or anything, just a kind of speckly. I think I might have faffed around with that for a bit longer until we have this. Don't know what to do with it, so we're going to put it aside. And now we're taking white gel paint. Stop shouting. I'm so tired, gang. I'm so tired. We're taking white gel paint and I'm going to do a really thin outline of a mitten because this isn't going to be the outline that we see at the end. This is just a guide to where to put the glitter. So it was just a really big U and then another U on the side and then a line across the top. And then I'm plonking a big old blob of the glitter polish in the centre, and I'll use that as my palette to spread it out. I'm not going to do 2 coats of the glitter here. I'm just going to get it as compact as possible. Compact as possible. But oh, will you shush? I have explicitly told this person that I don't have time to have a text conversation, but here we are. I'm going to get it as compact as possible, but not too thick that it, you know, doesn't cure properly or crinkles in the lamp, but also at the same time, and also as well, trying to even it out so it's not got high and low points in the mitten. So kind of doing 3 things. We want decent coverage, but not too thick, and even or level. And now I'm going to top and buff because I want to soften the height difference between the glove and, no, the mitten and the red. So I wanted to buff, but I didn't want to buff. If it was just 2 colours, I'd probably buff straight onto the colours, but I didn't want to buff the glitter. So I topped first and then buffed. And now we're matte topping. Did I need to top and buff? Maybe not, but I did want to smooth out the height difference, and that definitely helped. So we've matte topped everything, and now we're going to shiny top over our little mitten. Just the one mitten. Why didn't I do another one behind it? I don't know. They've lost it. No, you can't just lose one mitten, can you? That's kind of the point. So someone mean came along and cut the string. Yeah, that's what happened. Christmas bullies. We are topping with the Madame Glam No Wipe top coat. And then we will cure, and then we're going to use white gel paint again. Did we use it on the last nail just now? No. That was on another video I just did a voiceover for. I'm so confused. I'm so tired. I have family here this weekend. I don't know how I'm going to, I don't know. But I'm trying not to stress myself out because earlier on, I suddenly came over feeling panicky and I was shaking. You know when you haven't eaten in ages? And I was shaking, like visibly shaking. I thought I was going to pass out. And I think it was probably because I hadn't eaten, but also just because I haven't been getting enough sleep. Stop talking about yourself, okay? We're going to outline our mitten. So just the same shapes that we did before. A big U, a little U, and then a line across the top. And then we'll thicken that line up because we're going to make it all fluffy. And I did think about either using acrylic on the wet gel here to give it the kind of snowy look, or glitter, but I think given what we're doing now, well, in a second, it might lose some definition if we did that. So this will be just left white. So we've got our thick cuff on there, and then we're just going to wisp out like we did with the polar bear the other day, but it ended up kind of being a bit too neat, or not neat, just a bit too uniform, these things, this thing here and that thing there. So I did all the lines coming out straight like this, and then I did some going in one direction and then some going in the other direction. I wonder if it might have been best to start angling them all one way, and then do it angled the other way, and not have had the ones going straight up. We'll never know. Maybe I'll try again next Christmas. So just wisping out from all different directions, and then making some of them a bit longer. I'm not really adding anything to my brush here, just using the cuff to bring out the little wispy bits. And then we're going to do an R, a lowercase r with no stick. It's just a curve, and then another curve, and then we'll join them up. I don't think I've ever been able to do a loop in one, like I wouldn't have been able to do that in one stroke. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are quite capable of doing that. I'm not one of them. So we did 2 curves, joined them up, and then we're going to add some little dots for snowy snow. And that is that one. Are we done? Oh no, we've got to do something with the other one. Oh, look at that glitter. It's so good. Oh, I love it. It almost looks as nice as my left thumbnail. I need to write something in there, don't I? So this is what I was considering for the other one. A few things we tried, didn't like. Big snowflakes, small snowflakes, stars, icy bits, a heart. No, I just think none of them looked right with all that glitter there. You either sort of couldn't see it that well, it got a bit lost, or it kind of, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So we're just going to outline it. We're going to border, frame, outline, any other synonym you can think of, edge. Now I'm just trying to think of them. With white gel paint, and I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure, but not a conscious amount of pressure. I'm doing fantastically at staying in frame in this bit. Bravo me. A little bit of pressure, but not loads that it's super thick, but I do want it thick enough to see from the front. I'd started out a bit thin, but I do want it to show from the front, so I need to thicken it up a bit. Just let the brush do the work. Sounds silly, but tell yourself that. Put the brush down, choose your pressure, and keep your hand at that pressure. Don't lighten, not light pressure, heavy pressure, like keep it at that pressure and just pull. And the bristles will do their job. And that's that. I topped it. Had I already topped it? No. So I topped that, and it's kind of, I don't know what that one is, but I quite like it. And I like that you can see through the red to the glitter underneath. So that's today. I hope you like these. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you guys being here so much. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.